Hey besties, it has been a minute. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Lorena and today we are talking favorites. Instead of it being an April favorites, I'm kind of just going to use this as like a Q1 favorites for 2025. I tried to pick like my absolute top things so the video isn't super long, but I have everything here. Before we get into it, it is a dark gloomy day here in Hawaii, so we need a little comfy cozy drink. Let's go get that. So this is the HERBALY Pressure Balance Tea. This tea has some of my favorite ingredients like cinnamon, lavender, ginger, chamomile. It also has hawthorn, hibiscus, fennel, carob seed. I feel like I'm pronouncing that wrong. And cardamom. On top of it being caffeine free, it's also sugar free, GMO free, and vegan. I love that this is an option that I can drink all day and not worrying about having too much caffeine, especially when I was breastfeeding. That was a huge concern of mine. I also love a nighttime tea. Although this is not marketed as exclusively a nighttime tea, it does not have caffeine in it, so it is something that I can enjoy in the nighttime. Obviously it does not matter, but bonus points if it looks cute. Hello. HERBALY has some biotin supplements that I really want to try. They have like other teas and supplements, and I want to say that their biotin supplement is sold out all the time, but I really want to try that to help with my postpartum hair loss / hair growth situation. If you've experienced that, you know you go half bald after you give birth. I definitely want to give their biotin supplements a try. They gave me a code to use for 20% off if you want to check them out, so I'll put that right here and then I'll link it down below. But let's get into this favorites video. So the absolute first and foremost favorite for this year, I want to say it's the #1 favorites. I don't know that everything else has a specific order, but this thing is the actual #1 favorite of the year so far, and that is my sewing machine. Not actually mine. First I was borrowing one of my friends, and then my mom let me borrow hers since she's not sewing right now, and I absolutely love it. I've taught myself how to sew in these last handful of months, and it is something that I hope to do for the rest of my life. It has been so much fun. If you know me, you know I love to be creative, and with sewing you can do literally anything, so it's been so much fun to create things for myself, but I've been having the most fun creating things for my kids, whether it's the fabric crowns, bandanas, scrunchies, the little mice. You guys, I love those little mice that I've been making. Obsessed. So definitely the sewing machine is my #1 favorite, potentially of 2025 in general. The next thing is going to be my iPad. I love this for so many different things, whether it's drawing, illustrating, creating designs for new stickers, new notepads, new greeting cards, to playing games with my son just on the iPad is really fun. Or if I'm sewing, I have my iPad set up to the side of me watching Vampire Diaries or playing an audiobook or what have you. I also use it as the monitor to watch my daughter while she's sleeping. Going hand in hand with my iPad is my AirPods. I actually had to stop wearing my AirPods so much because my ear was starting to hurt, and I know that sounds crazy, but I know that now I'm kind of referencing back in 2024, but just to like paint you a picture, as a mom with a newborn, it is so amazing to be able to put in the AirPod and either have a show going or an audiobook going, so you can listen to something and kind of get distracted while your baby is crying, or while you're nursing or feeding their bottle, or whatever babies do. You don't always get to just like watch something or do something, so having the AirPod in to listen to music, listen to a show, listen to an audiobook, podcast, what have you, it's been so amazing. And my sewing machine is really loud, so having an AirPod in while I'm sewing is a game changer. The last tech thing is going to be this digital camera. This is a Sony Cybershot, and it is old. It is old. It's so funny because I actually keep and hoard all of my electronics. So I've had my cell phone from back in like 2016, the flip phone, like singular wireless, whatever, just because why would I throw that away? I don't know. So I've kept all of it, and I was going through my stuff last year and I was like, hold on, obviously this takes like a regular SD card, but then to my surprise I still had the battery and I still had the charger, which if you had cameras from a while ago, you know that they are all different. They are all different. So the fact that I had the battery and the charger was kind of a miracle. So I charged it, popped it in, and it still works, and it is so fun. It really gives a particular look, and I am obsessed with it, and it's so thin. So my G7X that I am filming on here, I also like to take pictures with this camera because it comes out so beautiful and so crisp, but the camera's kind of big, so it's not always easy to just slide in my bag. With this one, because it's so thin, I can just pop it in my bag and take it with me everywhere. I have 3 beauty products. I feel like everything in my routine is honestly my favorite because I've condensed my routine so much that I use pretty much everything all the time, but these have been my favorites lately. So the first one is going to be the Say Super Glowy Gel in Star Glow. If you can see the inside of it, it actually is a little baggy, and I love that because that means you get to use like all of the product up because it's a, what is it called, like an airtight bag. And I am almost fully done. Like the bag is completely like collapsing in on itself. And a goal that I had for myself for 2025 was to spend less money, consume less, and be more intentional with what I am spending my money on. To be fair, I am also a makeup artist, so this was extra hard because before, if there was a new blush or a new this or a new that, I would go and buy it and convince myself, while it also being true that it's like research for me for my professional makeup kit, and that is true and that is valid, but I think I use that excuse a little bit too often to buy the newest thing, to buy the most popular thing. So I've challenged myself this year to use up everything that I have, and not just that particular product. Like if I have any other illuminator in my personal kit, using that before buying a new illuminator. That actually brings us to our next thing. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. This is a product that I used because my Rare Beauty bronzer was done. I was gonna go buy a new liquid bronzer, but I was like, okay, I have this in my personal kit in my closet. I need to use this before I can go get a new liquid bronzer. And you guys, this is almost up, but these definitely have been some of my favorites. It makes me look so bronzed and so glowy. And the last beauty favorite is going to be this Ulla Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. So this is one of the things that I did go out and buy because it was popular, and it was made popular by Suni Lee, the gymnast. To be fair, I did need a new lip balm, so I went out and I had to go to multiple locations to actually get this one, but it is so good, you guys. It really is a good hydrator for your lips, like a, you know, like a lip balm, lip treatment situation, but it also acts like a lip gloss because it is so shiny and so thick. I'm actually getting very close, like lots of this is just air in here, and that also is really exciting that I can get a new lip balm in the near future. And the last favorite is going to be my junk journal. I have not used her as much as I was the end of last year, but this still is my little baby. She is getting chunky. I think I have like 7 or 8 pages left in this junk journal. It has been so much fun being creative again. You know me, I love to be creative. This is like the perfect mix of scrapbooking, memory keeping, like an art journal, just like all the different things. Like this spread to me is so fun because I know exactly what we did. Even though this outing happened last September, I remember going to all these different places, grabbing the different blind bags and just being so excited. And then this is when my brothers were in town, so we went to the International Marketplace and my son got a new car that my brothers bought him, all these different kinds of things, and it just was so much fun. Like everything really just, I have like a favorites page. This was my Valentine's Day spread with the Valentine that my son made me, my daughter's first Easter. Like this journal means so much to me, and I hope that my kids even love it when they get older, looking back at it, seeing what we did. But being able to memory keep and also be creative is just something that like my heart and soul truly just desires and loves. So that is gonna be it for my favorites video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to check out my HERBALY code down below if you want to check out any of their products. But I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye. Would you follow me, or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning?